There's a lot going on this planet besides it being some kind of testing facility. It also looks like it's in the middle of a swamp. I've never actually taken the time to look around and see what this planet was. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we're in some kind of swamp or some system of islands in the middle of something, I don't know. Not much besides the testing facility itself. Let's go into the facility. Do you remember these enemies? They were on planet... what was it called? I'll put it right here. That planet. The one that was not in the remake of Ratchet and Clank. But this time, they're designed a little bit differently. Instead of alerting enemies to you, they just go ahead and attack you. And they also have a very interesting lighting up effect on them. I like that a lot. Oh, and now these guys are green. Again, kind of follows that thing I mentioned in the other episode where it's like in Legend of Zelda, how the enemies change color as they become more powerful. Oh, man, that was such a dumb move. Alright, there we go. We also now have purple nanotech, which restores a little bit more health. Regular nanotech restores 1 of those little bars, and the purple one restores 4. So that's cool. Oh yeah, these guys. Their animation's kind of funny too. Their armor falls off, and then when you destroy them, they become a pair of legs. Yeah. Very creative. I don't know how they decided on these things. Okay, looks like there's some down there. And a couple more of those electrical things. They're gonna try to shoot me down. Oh, and they can change direction while they're shooting. That's not something that's happened before, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, pretty much all of the enemies that we've encountered so far, when they start shooting in a direction, they only shoot in that direction. So that's kind of neat. Oh man. It's kind of hard to aim here because if I stay still for too long, then I get hit. We can give our synthenoids a new try. I mean, we can give our new synthenoids a try. They're not very strong. See, they don't even phase them. Oh, well, alright. But every time we use them, it uses 4 of them. Change this up. Okay, now we have them on our quick select. Okay. Oh. That guy's kind of far away. I don't know... Do I have anything that can hit him? Oh, I have the Visibomb gun. He can shoot me from pretty far away. Oh man, and he does do damage. Can I take cover behind this? Whoa, yeah, he does a lot of damage. I wonder if my Visibombs will even go that far. Let's see. Oh, they will. We have our strategy. So I'm noticing something as well. A lot of the music in this game seems to also be music that was used in the multiplayer for Ratchet and Clank 3. So I'm wondering if maybe the multiplayer for Ratchet and Clank 3 was developed at the same time as this game. And maybe it just wasn't released for this game. Maybe it was released for the next one afterwards. That may be the case. Maybe that's why the Blitz gun existed in the multiplayer and not in this game itself.
Okay, this must be the core terminal. Let's see what we can get from it.
The power appears to be out in this entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot. Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
Okay, so I can't follow him yet. I don't have the gliders. I don't remember where we get that. Let's top up on ammo. We can probably level up the seeker gun right now. Oh yeah, that's right. And we also have our first armor vendor in the whole series. 25,000. It's worth it. It'll keep us from dying. Not this time, but in the future. Yeah, these guys are probably gonna finish me off. Oh, never mind. Oh! Maybe these guys will. Nope. Alright. Hey, second chance. We're getting quite a bit of bolts from these boxes, too. Maybe our scouring of the desert wasn't really necessary. Alright. And the seeker gun becomes the HK-22 gun. I don't know the significance of that name. It sounds like it's referencing something, but I really don't know. Oh, man. That sucked. Okay, anyways. So yeah, HK-22 gun. Don't know what that's referring to. If anybody knows, please put it in the comments. I would love to learn. I know it's super easy to Google whatever you want to know, but that's the thing. I prefer just conversating with people in general. So if I can learn something from somebody through a conversation or some kind of personal interaction, I prefer that to just looking it up. So yeah, please, I encourage it. It's good to learn new things. And who knows, you might have cleared up somebody else's question too. Alright, a lot of these guys floating around here. And our Synthenoids are not getting almost any experience. Whoa, that's kind of unique. They actually animate to stand up over cover to hit enemies. That was also new for these games. Before, enemies were kind of like animated one way. That's how they attack. And then like bosses had a few different attacks, but generally enemies function the same way all the time. In this one, you start to see them functioning a little bit more dynamically. They adapt to the situation. So that's kind of cool. I know, in a lot of newer games, it's not really a big deal. But it just goes to show that these games aren't as dated as they may seem. I mean, there are a lot of other features being exploited here and there that don't even appear in new games. So, yeah, there's a lot to see, a lot to experience, a lot to miss out on if you don't expose yourself to the experience. The most important thing in life is to have a lot of experiences, because if you don't have a lot of experiences, then what kind of life have you lived? And I mean, that's my prerogative. I don't mean to impose that on anybody, but personally, that's what I believe. I would rather have a lot of experiences and not a lot of money, for example, than to have all the money in the world and not have any time to experience life. And yes, I also count video games as experiences. Because, I mean, in the end, it goes back to the question of what is media, right? Media is any kind of... well, I mean, mediums apply to everything, really. But it's an expressed art form. And an expressed art form is one that can be experienced. And that's what video games are. In fact, they're a collection of expressed art forms. You got music, animation, storytelling. It's like a movie. I said that in the very first episode of the channel, really. When I played Ratchet and Clank 1, and I said, grab some popcorn, it's a movie. That's basically what these games are. Just a movie that you play through. You control the experience. That doesn't mean that it's worth any less as an experience. It just lets you enjoy it at your own pace. Some people's pace is very fast, some people's pace not so much. Some people take it a month at a time. But anyways, here we are at the next part.
Nobody, I mean nobody, gets by the mathematician.
I guess all the good names were taken.
Watch your mouth, Zero, before the mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulders.
Sir, as a fellow number cruncher, could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we divide losers from winners before adding them to the Megacorp games. There's a challenger up there ready to reduce you to nothing.
This technology looks familiar. Perhaps I could...
Sweet. Think you can get us to that moon?
Alright. Giant Clank is back. And the experience in this game is a little bit different from how it was in the last one. We're back on another moon planet.
Hey! Remember us?
Whoa, that got cut off.
Grab your ankles.
So there's a skill point in this one too, where you can just tear down all the buildings. And I think this level was also in the demo. Breaking through all these buildings, rip everybody in there, is a good way to recover your health. Because these helicopters just mess you up. Even in the demo, I remember playing through this in the demo, I was like, this is supposed to be beatable. You just gotta counter his punches, I guess. And the skill point, I don't remember what it's called, but the specific description of it is that you turn this moon into a parking lot. And that's what we're doing. One more building. Yep, got the skill point. Nice. Okay. And now we have no more means of restoring our health except destroying these stupid little helicopters. And throwing... oh my god. Throwing all of our bombs at him. Just spam bombs. In the other one, you recover bombs over time. In the first game, I mean, in this one you just pick them up.
Stop! You violated...
Alright. Even with a couple hundred helicopters behind him, he couldn't beat us. Clank is too strong. Or just gets health back too quickly.
Divide and conquer, huh? Hey, guess you guys were prime after all. You're going to the Megacorp Games!
Cool guy.
Welcome to Megacorp Games, sponsored by Megacorp. Okay, Megacorp contestants, get ready to grapple with our Megacorp Gladiator team. And if you survive that, enter the Megacorp Battle Arena with our Mega Spider-Bot and our Mega Death-defying Mega Cage match. Then open the throttle for the all-Megacorp Hoverbike race, brought to you by Team Megacorp Racing.
Hostile indigenous population not owned, endorsed, sponsored, supplied, advocated, or even liked by Megacorp. Approach at your own risk.
The Megacorp Games. Keep it mega.
Cool. So Megacorp is holding their Coliseum-style battle fest on a planet that is inhabited by some indigenous tribes that are trying to stand up for themselves and getting crushed by the corporation. Awesome. That's an extension to the metaphor, I guess. And yeah, I think we're gonna have to come back here because we still haven't received the item that I was expecting us to receive. I'm afraid maybe we missed something. Oh, you know what? We did miss something. I apologize. We need to go back to this planet.
Thugs for less. Pay for 6 hits and the 7th is free. You want us to what? Whoa, wait a minute. That'd be an unethical conflict of interest. What kind of scum do you think we are? Say, that is a lot of bolts. Well, since you put it that way, I suppose we could undo our previous obligation. Excellent, sir. Thank you for choosing Thugs for Less. Attention all Thugs for Less personnel. We now have a new employer.
I wonder who that could have been. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of people pulling strings. Let's top up on some ammo. Yo, we got a new weapon too. Mini rocket tube. This is the next level of the Devastator. But we'll get that later. It's also one of my favorite weapons in this game. Because when you level it up, it becomes a... I think they call it Mega Rocket Launcher. But it's like a multi-rocket launcher. And you can charge it up so it launches up to 4 rockets. And yeah, it's kind of cool. Very strong. Very useful. Yeah, so this is the area. Alright. Just wanted to reorganize the quick select real quick. So we got gadgets on one side, weapons on the other. Yeah, so this area, we were supposed to come through here, and I forgot. I thought that I needed to get the gadget so that we could go through here. But as it turns out, this is where we get it from. And yeah, it'll help us to traverse the other area that we passed through, where we need to follow that robot. Alright, here's this waterfall. This is kind of cool too, that they thought to do something like this with the Terminator. So we're just sneezing over here. Whoa! No! Our first slip up. Besides the Coliseum shenanigans, I don't count it. The Coliseum was just, that was just difficult. But yeah, no, the Coliseum was just difficult. See, easy jump. That was a total slip up on my part. Actually, I guess not much has changed between now and when I was a child, because I made that same mistake when I was a kid. Alright, now we got the glider. So the glider, it doesn't really glide. I mean, it does, but it glides kind of indefinitely, as long as we keep up the same momentum. Significance of it is that it glides indefinitely. That's what makes it a gadget, I guess, and not just a simple glider. But yeah, anyways, we got the glider. Now we can go back to... Should we... No. We're good. We'll finish this up later. We'll go back to Dabo. We'll finish up Dabo, and then we'll continue in the next episode. We can get quite a lot of bolts just from these crates. Makes me want to just grind by going to another planet, coming back to this one. But we're not going to do that. Alright. Let's glide. And there's a nanotech there. There is a way... Oops.
Great!
My bad. Yeah, and then here you would turn around. Oh no, we missed it. No. Can I fly back around and get it? I can. Nice. Okay, skipping back to that part. Alright, and we're here. We'll do this real quick. So that glider portion had no music, and when I was little playing this game, that was one of the biggest challenges that I faced in this game. I don't know why it was so hard for me, especially since I played Ace Combat.
Now, let's get the goods on that experiment. What the?
I think I see the problem.
What? Now even the computers are charging us? That's it. This galaxy blows.
Yeah, seriously, 10,000? Jesus. Alright, well, we'll pay for it. And that should finish up this video.
Dr. James T. Fullbladder reporting on Megacorp experiment number 13. This update is strictly classified. If you are watching this, you're fired. Early thinking held that the specimen was entirely docile in nature. Even overt provocation failed to incite it. But the late Dr. Putrid's son observed that natural levels of monster propamase in the experiment's bloodstream were triggering some remarkable changes. Attempts at neutralizing the specimen's violent tendencies were met with limited success. Our surviving staff recommend that the experiment be destroyed immediately at Megacorp's deep space disposal facility.
Whoa.
The computer's log indicates that we were the first to view that recording.
So Fizzwidget must not know. We've got to warn him.
Yellow.
Mr. Fizzwidget, you're safe! Sir, brace yourself. We just saw a video of your experiment eating its handlers. I repeat, it eats its handlers.
Ah, yes. Low fat, extra foam, no sprinkles.
Mr. Fizzwidget, do you copy? Anyone handling the experiment must exercise the utmost caution.
No, decapitated. Hmm? What? Oh, yes. Exercise my frontmost cushion.
Ugh.
Sir, your experts recommend that the experiment be liquidated. We will meet you at your deep space disposal facility.
Ah, yes, my cheap date proposal facsimile. It's heavily guarded, so make sure to use the password, which is, Quarktastic. Yes. Toodaloo.
Okay, so we got another planet to go to. Go back here, and go back to the ship. And we'll do that after we go visit the Megacorp Games. That sounds like fun. Because they wouldn't hold it anywhere else, I guess. So yeah, we'll pick up here in the next video. And until then, have a great day. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.